How do different vaccine types work with your immune system? Have you ever wondered how vaccines actually help your body fight off diseases? Let's break it down in a simple way. Vaccines introduce antigens into your body. Antigens are molecules that mimic parts of germs like viruses or bacteria. They do not cause illness but instead trigger your immune system to act as if it is fighting a real infection. This process helps your immune system learn to recognize and combat the actual pathogen if you encounter it later. When a vaccine is administered, specialized immune cells called macrophages first ingest and break down these antigens into smaller pieces. These pieces are then displayed on the surface of macrophages using molecules known as major histocompatibility complex. T cells, a type of immune cell, recognize these antigen fragments. This recognition activates B cells to produce antibodies that specifically target the pathogen. Antibodies are proteins that can bind to pathogens, neutralizing them or marking them for destruction. T cells also play a role in killing infected cells and supporting other immune responses. This coordinated effort leads to the creation of memory B and T cells that can last 4 years, allowing your immune system to respond more quickly and effectively if you encounter the pathogen again. Now, let's look at the different types of vaccines and how they work with your immune system. Live-attenuated vaccines contain weakened forms of the live pathogen. These vaccines closely mimic a natural infection, stimulating a strong and lasting immune response. Because they are live but weakened, fewer doses are often needed for long-lasting protection. However, these vaccines are not suitable for individuals with weakened immune systems. Inactivated or killed vaccines contain pathogens that have been killed or inactivated so they cannot replicate. They present antigens safely to the immune system, but usually produce a weaker immune response compared to live vaccines. Therefore, multiple doses and booster shots are often necessary to maintain immunity. Subunit, recombinant, or conjugate vaccines include only specific parts of the pathogen, such as proteins or sugars, instead of the whole organism. These targeted antigens stimulate antibody production without the risk of infection. Like inactivated vaccines, they often requiring multiple doses and boosters. Then we have messenger ribonucleic acid and viral vector vaccines. These newer types deliver genetic instructions to your cells, telling them to produce a pathogen protein antigen internally. Your immune system recognizes this protein and mounts a response. These vaccines effectively stimulate both antibody and T cell responses. When you receive a vaccine, you might experience mild, temporary symptoms like a fever or fatigue. These reactions indicate that your immune system is actively responding and building protection. Over time, long-lived plasma cells in your bone marrow continue to produce antibodies, even without ongoing exposure to the antigen, helping to maintain immunity. In essence, vaccines work by safely presenting antigens to your immune system, prompting it to build memory and defenses against specific pathogens. The type of vaccine determines how these antigens are delivered and how robustly your immune system is stimulated, guiding the number of doses needed and the nature of the immune protection developed.